Hello everybody, I hope you're all really well. Sorry it's a little bit late in the day, but it's just been one of those mornings so far. But I just wanted to have a bit of a shout out to all of the people that I was able to read for on Saturday. The show in Calne was quite small, but it was really nice to meet people and reconnect with a few people I'd gone to school with, which was really lovely. So today I'm going to do the guidance of the week. I'm going to use the Quantum Oracle, which is a deck that was really popular on Saturday. So let's see what messages it has for us today. So I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle and then let's see if we can get a card for us this week. But again, sun is still out, which is lovely. And we will see what we've got coming out. At the moment, nothing. Let's have a little, let's go with that. Commitment. Okay. So this is the card for this week. So this is potentially around things like job changes or signing of contracts, something that's going to have a bit of a legal nature. So if you're seeing this and it has some sort of relevance to you, it might be that you're about to be offered a new job, or if you're thinking about looking for a new job, this might be a sign to perhaps go ahead and do that. Similarly, if you are looking at purchasing a house or doing anything that has like a legal contract attached to it, this is your sign that it's either going to start happening this week or potentially that contract will land this week. So that's a really nice card. It's really full of positiveness for those sort of future plans that you might have. So it's going to be around, you know, that next stage in your life. It has that sort of feel to it. So making sure that you have everything legally sewn up, legally in the right places. Always check your contracts, always check the clauses. I've worked for businesses before where the contracts haven't always been checked properly and it does come back to bite you. So always have a little look. If you're not sure and you have someone who can read over a contract, do. It is always worth having a second set of eyes if you're not sure. But similarly, if it's a new job, congratulations, well done. You know, we have all of this great energy behind us at the moment. So having a new contract and a new role is really impressive. But I'm just going to see if there's anything else that's going to go with that potential contract. Let's have a look, see what this one is. Okay, so dark thoughts. Whilst new contracts are always really positive, but sometimes we can have that really big thing called imposter syndrome where we feel that potentially we're not right, or that we don't deserve it, or that we're not good enough for something. So just keep an eye out for that this week. If you do have that new contract come in, don't feel like you're not good enough, that you're not deserving enough of it. It is definitely something that is quite tricky to work on, these dark thoughts. We can make a maze in our own minds, which is really good with the imagery here. You know, we put those thoughts into ourselves, we talk ourselves down, we have that negative self-talk. I know I talk a lot about that sort of thing anyway, but remember, that is just our fear. It's not actually what the universe is wanting for us. So if it's looking at a new contract, whether that's work, whether that's a move, or whether it's something else that involves signing a legal document, try and, you know, be aware of those negative thoughts, be aware of that negative self-talk that we can give ourselves. And remember that actually, if it's there in front of you, so long as your gut feel is correct and your gut feeling is that you want to go ahead and do it, don't feel like you can reject it just because your negativeness is coming through. Sometimes it can be really hard, especially if it's potentially a big step up or a big move for you. But just remember that you can kind of step back from that, have a little bit of downtime and try and, you know, not let those negative thoughts get in the way. That's a little bit of a negative one. So let's just see if the cards have anything else that they want to say that's going to be a bit nicer. Optimism. So this goes really good. This ties really well with those negative and dark thoughts. Actually, is sometimes being really optimistic can help. Not to the point that it's annoying, because we all know those people who are always happy, who are always sort of really enthusiastic about stuff, and sometimes it can be quite tiring. But what this is just saying is, whilst you might have that imposter syndrome, whilst you might have that sort of slight negativity around big changes, big move, change is always really stressful, just try and remain optimistic even, because there are good things coming. There's always that sunshine on the horizon. There's always that really nice sunrise to look for. So, you know, keep an eye out for those legal documents, keep an eye out for those contracts. If you get any negative thoughts or self-doubt, or you feel yourself having that imposter syndrome, just take a step back. Even potentially write down all those things that could be really optimistic, that could be, you know, the good things that are going to come from this change, and then just weigh it out if you're not sure. And as I will always say to everybody I speak to, always trust your gut instinct. Your initial intuition is the thing that's going to probably speak the loudest and actually is the one that you probably want to follow. Not necessarily always. Sometimes if it's got a lot of financial implications, you might want to step back and get advice from someone else. But generally, your gut feeling, your instinct is going to be the one that will get you through. So there's just a few cards for today. I know I said I was only going to do one, but sometimes it leads into other things. So have a look for that legal contract. Please do not try to talk yourself down or talk yourself into those sort of negative places. And if you can, be a bit more optimistic and kind of look at the positiveness of things that are potentially coming to you. So that's the sort of guidance for this week. Hopefully that's helped. But as I said, it's always been a great time of year, this one, we're coming into the summer, so there's lots of things to be optimistic about. And as I said, I had a fantastic day on Saturday, got to read for some absolutely beautiful people, and I absolutely loved every single minute of it. So if this resonates with you, brilliant. If you need any advice or you want to reach out, if you want to book a reading or even a Reiki session, let me know, and I will speak to you all very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.